Good evening, beloved St. Matt's peeps and friends. Today's a significant day. Yes, it's Friday. It's the start of the Memorial Day weekend here in the U.S., but it's also a kind of significant day in our tradition. Yesterday, in the Christian tradition, yesterday marked Ascension Day. Ascension is the day when we remember the earthly departure of the resurrected Jesus. You'll remember that Jesus spent many weeks following his resurrection, appearing and teaching and preparing his disciples, outfitting them for that day when he would leave his disciples behind and ascend to the Father. So today, the day after Jesus' ascension, today begins a kind of 10-day period between Ascension and Pentecost, when we might feel a little bit unsettled, right? Jesus is gone, and the Holy Spirit has not yet been officially given to the church. So we might feel a little unsettled. Today you might feel a little bit left behind, a little unsure where God is in your life. I'm here tonight to reassure you. I'm here tonight to reassure you that God is here. God is here in your life. God is here in my life every day and every moment. Many of you have heard that today the President of the United States, in a press conference, declared that churches were essential and that all church buildings should open this weekend. I want to let you know that St. Matt's will not be opening our building's doors to members in the general public quite yet. Why? Because I cannot guarantee your safety. And I cannot guarantee yet that if we come together inside, we won't spread the coronavirus. I do want you to know that I and your leaders and the rest of the staff, we've all been taking steps to prepare for the day when we again worship together indoors. We have a social distancing protocol. We've engaged in deep cleaning. We've started acquiring all of the supplies we are going to need and the equipment we're going to need in order to screen people coming indoors and to be able to provide the sanitizing materials that we're going to need when we come together in person. We are preparing, but now is not yet the time for us to open our doors in Los Angeles. I also want to say that throughout this pandemic, I have led our ministries believing that what we do at St. Matt's is essential. We do not need someone else to tell us that. Who we are, what we do, the God that gives us strength and hope. We know all this is essential. And during this pandemic, we have all worked really hard to help us all experience God's love and God's mercy in really powerful new ways. I actually think that the pandemic has taught us all something very powerful and very, very important. I believe the new ways that we have been worshiping and doing our ministries have actually taught us how to be church rather than just be in church. I believe we now know better how to be church together. You know, after we worship on Sundays, after we do the live streams, when I go home, I go back and I watch that worship, and I'll go in and I read your comments, and I'll put in my own comments back and respond to some of the things that you write and say. And I have to say, when I go over and read those many comments, I really believe that in ways that none of us anticipated, the live stream is bringing us together as people of faith in ways that sitting silently in the pews facing forward never could. I truly believe that. So tonight, I want to say clearly to you, you are the church of Jesus Christ, not the building we gather in. You are the church of Jesus Christ. Be well, my beloved. Be well. Be safe this weekend. And see you all, I hope, for our live stream worship on Sunday morning at 10:30. Blessings tonight. Bye-bye.